Yeah, it is Tuesday, Grievance Tuesday down here in Sacramento County, Team California Committee for Sacramento County. Uh, Down here in front of the Gordon D. Shaver Courthouse. And today's grievance is grievance number 21. So we'll start it off. Grievance 21, Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across the southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government violates the following. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a Republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion, and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened, against domestic violence. United States Constitution, Article 6. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. First Amendment, United States Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Eighth Amendment, United States Constitution. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. 14th Amendment, United States Constitution. Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state which they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Order of the day. Arrest the governor. We, the people of the unified counties of New California, will seek removal of the California state governor turned dictator, Gavin Newsom, and will pursue every means available to remedy the abuse and usurpation of powers and seek restitution for the countless men, women, families, and businesses that have been harmed by his actions and the actions of his assigns. The general failure of the state of California to meet its financial obligation under the governor's term of office, the governor's role in exploiting the COVID crisis for his own benefit and the benefit of his party and associates. Additionally, the governor is guilty of application of onerous mandates and threats to the people of California state. Since the damages that have been incurred by the citizens is so great, rather than pursuing a recall through the petition process, we will be bringing up charges to every authority having jurisdiction. We will avail ourselves of every legal means that is at our disposal, including, but not limited to, grand jury procedures, appeals for investigations from the federal authorities for commingling of funds, misallocation of funds, and financial and fiduciary malfeasance with reference to the governor's role in the breach of trust that has occurred in the failure to comply with mandatory financial accounting procedures. Let it be known that we, the citizens of New California State, will seek all legal remedy, both criminal and civil, against those who under color of law seek to enforce unconstitutional laws, also known as edicts, by a lawless, tyrannical dictator at whatever level of government or office they may occupy, as well as seeking legal redress against those same lawless individuals issuing said unconstitutional edicts. The said and illegally enforceable edicts, or illegally unenforceable edicts, are in direct conflict with the Constitution of the United States, specifically First Amendment, which Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. The prevention of church services or services that are operating under onerous conditions, or the gathering of family and friends for funerals and emotional support, the gathering of family and friends for means of celebration as weddings, and etc. Fourth Amendment, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath and affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. And that refers to a person's right to determine if masquerading is suitable for their and their children's health. Eighth Amendment, excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishment inflicted. in the form of wearing masks and social distancing, keeping loved ones away from their families in hospitals and nursing homes. 14th Amendment, Section 1. All persons born naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, property, without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. The above amendments, when they are violated by an officer of the law, by an official of state, county, or city law, then those involved in the enforcement are subject to Title 18 U.S.C. Section 242 of the United States Department of Justice. Title 18 U.S.C. Section 242. Whoever, under the color of law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom, willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured or protected by the Constitution or the laws of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both. And if bodily injury results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or if such acts include the use, attempted use, or threatened use of a dangerous weapon, explosive, or fire, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both. And if death results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or if such acts include kidnapping or attempt to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse, or an attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse, or an attempt to kill, they shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for a term of years or for life, or both, or may be sentenced to death. New California State Movement has for over 5 years been utilizing Article 4, Section 3 to form a new state in direct defiance of the United States, of the California dictator, just like the Founding Fathers had planned. The California governor is a pusillanimous, craven dictator whose words and actions are a grave danger to all U.S. citizens living in California, while the state continues to operate outside the authorities of the U.S. Constitution. For New Californians, it is our God-given right, it is our duty to protect our Declaration of Independence, our Constitution, and our Bill of Rights with all means necessary from a craven dictator. New Californians will not comply. We request the President of the United States act immediately to remedy these abuses by the establishment of New California State. Insurrection. The government of California, the current socialist governor-dictator, and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 and the Emergency Economic Powers Act are United States federal laws that govern the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Acts of succession. The California government, in conjunction with the Socialist State Executive, instituted wherever the current socialist governor-dictator has usurped power, has actively engaged in acts of succession and have created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to succeed from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting socialist governor-dictator of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the citizens of the United States living in California State. Prayer. Citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 or the Emergency Economic Powers Act to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings. And to read all the grievances before this one, to find events in your area, or to sign up to get news about New California State, you can go to ncs51.com.